Don't know why I got disconnected there. Now it might be, might come to your awareness, guys, that I'm a bit of a fool. I have all my deck slots filled up right now, and I don't particularly want to destroy one. So, to complete this major shaman victory, I'm going to be using a deck I've built for a future strategy talk. I'm going to try to be using Saturdays to talk strategy and give an overview of some concepts. Anyone who's watched this even once and has seen these worked out can probably work out what I'm going to be talking about, unless they actually really need to watch the episode. I'm going to be talking about mana curves, and it just so happens that the deck I put together just to serve an example of a really nice sort of sexy mana curve happens to be a shaman. Look at that curve. It's so sexy. What a sexy curve. So, for that reason, I'm going to be using that. I don't know how actually high-end good a deck it is, but I might get some play in rank 16. It's actually somewhat funny because once you get past basic strategy, having just a really sexy curve stops being as important. As with all things, you have to know why you're doing what you're doing. It's actually a really tricky opening. I probably should have mulliganed in this Feral Spirit, because it's not a 2 and a 3 play with the Overlord. Oh, I always call it Overlord, I don't know why. That's okay, we're gonna put a totem up there. If he puts out a creature, I can Stormforge it. Depending on what he does, that's lovely. Yeah, that's gonna bring me to 2, in which case I can... There's a lot of options for what I can do with 2 mana next turn. So I think that's the right choice. Especially if he pulls out a Twilight Drake, which is not unlikely. You can do 8 damage to a Twilight Drake with the Flame Tongue Totem in these 2. And then still do 2 damage to his face. He's going to drain life. This is a very slow start for the Warlock. It's the kind of start that I am definitely going to take advantage of. He might end up Hellfiring here. That'd actually be a really nice play for him. At this point, I fully expect to be up against I'm up against a hand lock. Okay, so next turn I will have 3 mana, and I can Stormforged Axe and Lightning Bolt, which should be fine. He can't Siphon Soul this turn, so it means there's going to be another 7 damage going in. Oh, he had the coin, of course. Oh, well, let's hope we pick up a nice 3-drop. Which we don't. Seven. Five mana next turn.
I wonder.
There's definitely a few options here. 1, 2, 3 Overlord. Still gives me 5 mana next turn.
I wonder.
This is when it starts to come in fast and furious.
I wonder. My eyes are open.
It's definitely a bit of a hard break to go up against the handlock on my first run with the deck. It is a brutally hard deck to go against. I'm not sure if I have one or two hexes in this. If I got 2 hexes, I should be able to pull it out at the end because he's got his 2 Siphon Souls out of the way. I still got a couple big options to wear him down.
My shield for Argus!
It's not a happy situation there. Three, 6, 5, kill.
I wonder. I wonder. What to do? There's little time.
that's fun. Let's try again in here. See what we go up against. It's actually a pretty light implementation of the hand lock. The fact that I couldn't beat it means this deck is most likely not ready for prime time. I probably need to adjust a little bit the number of overload cards. Either that or I just have to mulligan a little more aggressively on that first hand. I could have just drawn into a lot of them. It's been a little while since I actually built it, and that's the first time I've played it, so I don't have the deck in my head yet. But I can go to casual, and I should be able to pull out a couple wins without much difficulty at all. As much as I'd love to keep a Yeti in hand, it's gonna go goodbye. Should have kept it though. If it had gone differently last time, if I had had hexes and he didn't have his siphon souls, that last game would have gone drastically differently. Very, very drastically differently. It's actually sort of annoying. This is actually really annoying now. I know this is not a bad deck. I really do. Just happens to also not be a great deck. Every once in a while things work out though. Every once in a while things just happen to work out. That was exactly the draw I needed. I still do need another... I still do sort of need another 3-drop. But it's not unlikely. There's like a 1 in 4 chance, I think. That's not exactly something I'm happy about either. But it's definitely not worth wasting a lava burst on. If I'm lucky I'll get a taunt totem. Sexy. Now he's either going to have to waste a weapon on it, or waste a spell on it, or use 2 turns killing it with his Stone Claw, which means it might be a little while before he actually gets to... Actually, that's perfect, because next turn I can Defender of Argus up, or Earth Elemental up, either way. Probably Defender of Argus is better. That's not nice. It's very nice for him. That was perfect for him. Six leaves me with 4. I definitely have no problem having 4 mana next turn. If I had a Fire Elemental, it might be a different matter. But at this point, he has no easy way to kill off both of those. He can put out his other Whirlwind, which, considering the card he has out, would not be a bad play. He can slam Whirlwind, run those 2 in to kill the other one. But that being said, that is very inefficient for cards for him. There's no card efficient way for him to do this. Cruel Taskmaster would be nice for him, because he could do it on the Armor Smith, and the Armor Smith could stay alive.
Back to work.
So that's one of these dead. So that's basically the way I sort of saw that panning out. It's not a happy way at all, but it's okay. Definitely did good for him card-wise. If he has an Arcanite Reaper here, then I'm in fairly deep trouble. Don't exactly mind him putting out an execute onto the chill wind. That'd be fine. Fiery War Axe means he gets to drop out a 3-drop minion, as well as killing my Chillwind Yeti with his face and this. And he's managed to armor up enough that he still has not even touched his health. Wow. Forgot about the Shield Slam. And he can actually... he can do a lot with that Shield Slam now, can't he? And I don't want him killing... I don't want him killing off my Earth Elemental with his second Shield Slam. Neither do I want it going to my face. I might scrap a deck, rebuild a Shaman, or maybe a Mage deck. One that I'm actually focused on building instead of just putting out a good curve.
Speak to me. My shield for Argon.
That health total, I either wanted to keep my Chillwind alive or to use the Shield Slam on it. Definitely a bit of unpleasantness in my future. My shield for Argon. Okay. Oh, wow, that is so painful. Oh, come on. Oh, pain. Pain and pain. Oh, Jesus Christ on a bicycle.
My shield for Argon.
Kills that. Is 3. That goes into that. That dies. They both die. I get some card draw. be lying if I said that wasn't tempting.
There's little time.
But it does seem sort of stupid, doesn't it?
Job's done.
Oh! Thank you, Taunter. Make his life more difficult. Come on, baby. There's no way that could have been good for me. I gotta make sure if I have some hexes in this deck, because I really do need a couple. I cannot let Reg stay alive, but on the flip side, I can't kill him. What else does he have? Oh. Come on, 50-50. Come on, 50-50. Rag, you better hit that healing totem. Now, I desperately... Come on, spell power, spell power, spell power. One. No. Well, if he has a second brawl, I'm just done.
I dream and the world trembles.
I almost can't say that I'm happy about that, but I can say that these all get to die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 plus 12 is plenty of damage to kill them all. But how do I get past? How do I keep on surviving here?
Work.
That Emerald Drake could be the death of me. Well, that was fun. Probably don't have hexes in here. But check for hexes. And then just do some casual.
I can wait and fish all day.
Now, depending on what I pick up, I still could do this. It ain't impossible.
Elements guide me. Elements guide me.
Ain't impossible, just not likely. That was a frustrating game, I must say. Extremely frustrating. Just don't like not winning. Okay, let's go back. Let's find out if I was just unlucky. I only have one hex. And I'm just going to play some casual to get some wins. Just need 2. Do not feel like perfecting a deck at the moment. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't know, maybe if I've been feeling a little bit more grumpy while playing Hearthstone lately. I don't know what it is. I know I can't successfully do anything. Really? Sound effects. 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 Okay. I remember when it used to do that. I gotta quit. I will be right back into Hearthstone. I don't know if I have to restart the stream for that. Let us find out. I do not. It knew that I was grumpy with it, so it said, no, we're just gonna stop. You don't even get to play anymore. Casual, Hunter, or Shim. Was the last game casual too? It was definitely pretty close to being that was a perfectly fine deck to find in range, in ranked. I was pretty surprised if it wasn't. It should have been a. Ah, see, there's a hex. Okay. That's gonna be okay. Maybe. It's maybe gonna be okay. Next turn I have 2, which I can either coin out a hex if I need to, or just drop one of those, and that's fine since he's got the axe out and I want to get that out. Then turn 5, if I don't need to coin here, turn 5 I can coin out a fire elemental, which would be nice. Pretty sexy looking eagle horn bow. I've never seen it gold before. Another one, and he's going straight for my face now. That's always fun. That is always fun. Well, if he's going straight for the face, maybe I should put out my fire elemental, which gives me 4 next turn, which is enough for a loot hoarder and that. I think that's fine. I think the right thing to do is to actually kill minions with the fire elemental. Come on, 50-50, sexy. He's going to very much regret not using his eagle horn bow straight to my face last turn. Well, and I don't know why I thought I had enough for those 2 things. That's okay. Turn 7, I've got full mana, which is
Truth is my shield.
just fine. Okay, now I could hex that, which might actually be a good use of a hex. And then I can... what? Hex that and coin out another fire elemental. So it only gives me 5 the turn after. Or I could just kill it, put that down to 4. We can definitely kill that next turn. Or I could...
My shield for Argon!
He's obviously not playing the super aggro rush hunter. Please me to stop worrying. Unlucky man. Okay, game 1 won. Time for game 2.
Throw versus Gul'dan!
Your soul shall be mine for Doomhammer.
Definitely going to keep Forked Lightning against the Warlock.
possibilities.
I don't have the things I thought I had. Oh well. I'm back. What'd I miss? Yep. That can take out the flame imp just fine. And if he has Immortal Coil and draws, hopefully he'll have a 1-drop as well. That's great. That is great. Can't think of a single reason not to Fork Lightning this turn, and the next turn I'll save my Rockbiter weapon.
Hey, give me that!
I think that was the right play. Definitely taking some early damage, which is dangerous against Warlock, especially Warlock aggro. Oh. Shock. More Murlocs. It's like it never ends. It's a never-ending Murloc party. Feral Spirit. I'll have 3 mana next turn. Or I can wait till turn 7, double up on those things. Turn 5 leaves me with not really anything if I don't put down the...
What to do?
Okay, I'm guessing if I put this down he's going to go in for my face, and that'll actually make the Feral Spirit turn quite powerful if I Feral Spirit and Fairy Dragon. Otherwise, he kills it, and I'm sort of good. Ooh, that's annoying. Now, Feral Spirit might not be the best play here, and it might be the best play here. The big concern, of course, is having enough mana on turn 6, because playing a Fire Elemental on turn 6 is usually a good play. I could go completely overload, get 3 overloads, be on 3 mana and not really have much to do. Or I could... two overloads give me 4 mana, and I can do those 2 and then have 6 on 7. So I like that. Okay, so next turn I have 4 mana. I can either Fairy Dragon Stormforged Axe, or if it turns out to be a worthwhile play, I can Defender of Argus and buff a couple of things. And then next turn I can Fire Elemental. The turn after next. So I think that's okay. Now I'm in good shape. I can kill 3 of his Murlocs that he summons next turn. If he doesn't summon 3 Murlocs, I can kill I can do a bunch of damage to his face.
Well played. I thank you.
Next turn, I will have 7 mana again, which is amazing because I can unbound Elemental and Defender of Argus. If he's got a Mortal Coil, he does not have a Mortal Coil. He might have a Soulfire. Oh, that was. Wait a minute. Okay, sure. He can still have a Mortal Coil and kill it with that, but he loses his big ass Murloc. He's gonna Demon Fire, and oh, you can't actually attack with that. So what's? I don't know if I really get that too much. Okay, so that puts it down to 3 health. That's not enough. With that,
What to do?
can't kill it with that. I could just hex that, but I don't think that's worth it yet. I think without having any overload cards in my hand, I think the best bet is to chill with Defender of Argus.
My shield for Argus!
And let's see what happens here. This should be interesting. He's got some removal, so that's going to be a Shadow Bolt or a Soulfire. You just pull it out of his hand. Right there is a Shadow Bolt or a Soulfire. Or a Power Overwhelming, really? Okay, so he's going to kill out my Yeti with the Power of Overwhelming, which is fine. He's going to give me some cards, which is great. Probably going to regret it. He might have a Siphon Soul in there, but I don't think this deck usually does. This is going to make him, he's going to have a really hard time dealing with my Earth Elemental. Would have loved to pick up a Lightning Storm, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11 plus 6 is 17. Wonderful. Okay, well, that was that. So I'm going to go one more quick look in my collection. See if I can find anything that I want to change, if just a little. Like, I'm not happy not having a Lightning Storm in here. Maybe I don't have one. I don't have a Lightning Storm, wow. For 100? I could, there's things I could definitely do. No, I'm just gonna live without a Lightning Storm. I do like having them, but it's okay. Yes, definitely one of those. So I know some people take out the Forked Lightning, which might be an okay idea. Not the worst thing to do, take out the Forked Lightning, but I do like it against some decks. Yeah, I'm happy with a lot of this. Might want to take out the Cult Master. I've been finding it very hard to use Cult Master lately. What would I want to replace it with to keep my curve nice and similar? Take out a Cult Master, put in a Dark Iron Dwarf. Have just the one Loot Hoarder for card draw? That's not the worst thing I've heard of, but it's not that great either. There's some heavy hitters that I haven't been getting at all. My Rag and my Cairn haven't been coming out. Well, I think I'm fine with keeping that as it is. I'm gonna not try and mess with the curve at all. So let's just go back into ranked one more time and give it one last shot at a win in ranked. I'm gonna try and mulligan away some of the early overload a little bit more aggressively, depending on my matchups, because that's often the right idea.
I must protect Hope for Doomhammer.
I know what I said, but I got the Fairy Dragon out, and if I need it, I'd rather have it than have nothing else to go with. Not happy with the starting hand, especially against a Druid. The Hex will be useful, but likely not for a while unless he pulls out some craziness. Like if he innervates, coins, Druid of the Claw, this Hex is going to be a huge tempo gain for me. That's nice. He's gonna hit the... No, he's just gonna hit my face. That's probably the smart way to do it. That's right there, that turn there is when I'm gonna start regretting not throwing out my lightning bolt when I had the chance. Not mulliganing it. Could very well throw down the Cult Master next turn, depending on what he throws out.
I must safeguard the land.
Turn 5, I don't have any good solutions right now. It's just gonna be that. There's lots of stuff I can pick up here that I'd be happy to have. Don't get any of it, but that's fine. Hex that I can't do anything with, but that's fine. Fire Elemental is going to come up next turn. I got a Stormwind Champion after that. However, with the rate this Druid's been going, I can expect to fight against a lot of biggies coming out soon. That Hex might have been a huge waste, a huge mistake. But we're just gonna do. Would not be surprised to see a Starfire come down, which will kill off my Fire Elemental, but it'll be his only move unless he draws out a Innervate, so that'd be fine. Next turn's looking good for a Stormwind Champion, which allows my Stoneclaw Totem, if it stays alive, to kill his Hexer, leaving my Fire Elemental the clear path in to just do damage to the face, which is what I would like to do. Starfall instead of Starfire, but that's still fine. Still leaves him without mana to kill my this. It means I'm going to get a bit of value out of my Stormwind.
Behold the might of
And there's a very good chance that I'll be able to have his board clear for my Ragnaros next turn. On the off chance that he puts down... trying to think of something that I would need to use both of these to kill off. And I'm not thinking of anything that would actually kill them both. There's a small chance I run out of Cult Master and a Yeti next turn, depending on what he plays. One card I don't want to see him play out first is a Pyromancer. Oh, that's fine. Don't mind that at all. Does help play into swipe.
for the Alliance!
Definitely gets good value out of the swipe here. But he can't even double swipe to get rid of Rag, and that leaves Rag 2 turns to deal some damage. So I'm happy. Very, very much expect to see a swipe come out on Rag. He might throw out a Naturalize as well, leaving him with 3 mana, which is something that I should have no problem dealing with. Starfall on Rag. Oh no, Starfall on everything. Okay. That is a rough play. If he's got a Naturalize, I can still understand it. Lets him put out a 2-drop. He can't big game Hunter without an Innervate. There's no plays that he can play out that are that great unless he throws out an Innervate. Right. Okay, so he's at 4. Rag is now perfectly swipeable for next turn. Would have liked to get the healing totem out, but that's fine. And swipe is now not nearly enough for him to be comfortable. And after a swipe, 5 mana is not really enough to play with. Again, he's going to need to have an Innervate, a swipe, and a second swipe would be nice. Oh, interesting. Okay, so now we can... Another star? Oh no, okay, just that. That's fine. What's he going to do with 3 mana now? Another Wrath? No, that wouldn't make any sense. He's going to talk that up. Which does make it a fairly nice hex target, which I think it's going to end up being. Or I can just...
I wonder.
It's actually a much better move there. Problem is, I need to pick up some more heavy hitters, some Earth Elementals, some my last Fire Elemental, my Cairn, Bloodhoof. Any of those would be nice pickups right now. The way he's been playing, I don't expect to see a number of... Okay, I'm so glad I didn't hex that last turn. At this point, I'm going to hope he goes for my face, or the healing totem. That was obviously the absolute worst of the options, but I think it's fine. 9, yeah, okay. One damage off is really frustrating at the moment. What are the chances he has another Starfall? This is actually a lot of trouble right now. I think that's going to be it. There's definitely options. I was one off from lethal using the Rockbiter weapon and the Bloodlust. If he had a second minion out, I could have forked lightning to kill them. Then I wouldn't have had the mana to use everything. It's very... I had the lethal. I could have just killed him because I didn't need to fucking deal with Ragnaros. So, this just is an example of very, very weak playing. It's very weak playing on my part. Kill these off to get the draws, but we're now in very rough shape against a druid when I could have killed him. Only I was thinking. If only I was thinking. Okay, so we can't. This is good. That's okay. Still 1 damage short from being able to kill. That's very nice. I think he's used both of his wraths, which means I get card draw here. It's not done. It's just a tough fight here. It might be one of those games where I end up in fatigue. He hasn't used a single swipe, which means there's going to be 2 of those left in his deck. And with a double swipe would actually... Painful that is. Definitely painful that is. I think actually a double swipe would have been a little bit more painful in this situation. But actually it definitely would have, because it would have left me with the 2-1 Defender of Argus, which he would have killed off, only doing a little bit of damage to these things. Let's see what happens here. Ooh. He gets his card draw. Now, this could go alright if I get the Spell Tower Totem. It's not going to go that well.
Into the breach!
Okay. This could actually... That draw right there could have saved my ass. He's got a lot of problems, and he's going to give me a lot of card draw solving those problems. Double swipe would still be painful. But not as painful as it could have been before. It's just almost funny in how annoying it is. Is that going to be a swipe? It'd be a nice swipe. That would definitely be a nice swipe. Not that nice. Not as nice as it could have been. But only got 6 mana, which is perfect for a Cairn.
Your magic shall not save.
I won't lie, that's definitely frustrating.
Job's done.
We still look at an okay shape here.
Truth is my shield.
Definitely a good time for him to kill off. Should I have gone for the face? Yes, definitely should have gone for the face, because there wasn't an easy way to kill off his Spellbreaker before that. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so now he's gonna kill off that, but that's not enough. He's dead. It is good. No, he's not dead. What am I talking about? You can kill off both of those.
I wonder.
Still somewhat rough. But I can't kill off his Sunwalker.
Where shall I strike?
Oh wow. There's only one move for him attacking, unless he's got another Starfall, which would be devastating. Absolutely devastating. He's going to take the risky play. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice for him. Okay.
My shield for Arthur!
Mind if I roll knee?
We're still not in terrible shape. This could be a game where he loses due to fatigue. I think I still have a second Hex, which would actually finish this game off.
Where shall I strike?
Still wouldn't finish this game off. Wow. Actually, it might. Another Hex might finish it off. Run those two in and do 7. Of course, that doesn't take that into consideration.
Hey, give me that!
For honor.
Into the breach!
For honor.
believe he used both of his Keepers of the Grove, which means he's not going to silence Karn, which would be devastating. Which means next turn, I don't even want to predict what I'm going to have next turn. I was waiting for one of those to come out. That's huge. Absolutely huge. That turns the tide. I think I still have an Earth Elemental though, and that'll turn the tide back, unless he picks up, which isn't unlikely, unless he picks up, okay, that's a lovely little draw there. Okay. This could be okay. I don't know what his cards are. I'm hoping it's 2 Innervates. Most of these Druid decks are running an Innervate or 2. And, oh, he did pull out one of them. Oh, that is frustrating. But it's okay, because it leaves me with some chances with the cards I draw. And it leaves him with no taunts. Means if I pick up, at this point, if I pick up a Lightning Bolt, which I think I still have one, he still didn't die, right? I wish I had a Lightning Storm. I wish I had my Lava Burst, actually. Well, he gets to keep something alive, but I should be able, unless that is a Ragnaros or Ysera, I should be able to survive the Fatigue War.
I've got the beast in
Oh!
well.
That is frustrating. That is so frustrating. Well, it played a long game, and I could have killed him. I could have killed him back when I took care of Ragnaros and put a frickin' taunter in my way of doing lethal damage. Okay, that's it for today. Before I get really frustrated, and hopefully I'll gonna do either an arena run or maybe play my Druid, which is my happy deck. I'm happy playing all of those in arena, and my Druid is my favorite deck at the moment for my built decks. Not that I have a lot. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can play my friend.